Well guys, we just got to Wyoming last night around midnight, and we started hiking maybe 30-ish minutes ago, about half a mile away from the truck. Got the dog with us. Dell's about 100 yards away from me, but I just spotted my first shed. Pumped because it's actually starting to snow on us. There's lots of elk sign in here, but it's the muley shed, and I'll flip it around as soon as I get close to it.
Yeah, boy, I see another set. I glassed them up.
Dell says he just glassed something up. He thinks he glassed up a set. Yes, this is a nice muley antler. Bottom of this valley, this creek. We'll flip it around real quick.
A shed just straight across that creek from you. Is that the shed you're going for?
We might be looking at the same one. I don't know. This one right in front of me? Oh no! What is it? It's an elk shed. It's a ragger elk. I thought it was muley because it's small. But it's a little rag. Little rag. How the f do I flip this around? It's a little raggy elk. Woohoo! That's one of the tiniest little elk. Little giant. Got lots of points. Crazy! Here we go. Yesterday I didn't find much of anything. Not that this is a whole ton better. He's been sitting for a hot minute. It's actually pretty heavy for how little he is, but not a bad little ragger.
Glassing, waiting on Finn, and I radio her. And he's like maybe 100 yards to the right of my antler in a draw that I can't see her, but I can hear her talking on the radio. But she's standing. What? I got a picture of it through my phone scope and a little video. I could tell it was a little ragger. That's a little better than I thought it was. A little better than I thought it was. I thought it was like that one I had that just like...
Oh, he's kind of funky. Look at him.
Well, yours not too much better.
I know, but look at this.
Just barely. Here. You want to...
But, okay, look how small your burr is.
Yeah.
Look at the burr on mine.
It's like awkward shape.
And it's huge. Like...
That's pretty big for how small of a... It's crazy up in here. There's some kind of avalanche or mudslide. Because look at the... I don't know if you guys can see. Do you see the ground? It's just covered in big old crevices. Like all this shifted all at the same time. There's just rocks exposed everywhere. But there's a good water source right at the top of it. So that's why I'm walking down. Plus the ground's real soft and grassy in places. So if there's a place to lay down, this I think might be that place for a bull elk to lay down. If I'd ever found this shed right here. It is chalk. Chalk. Nice 4-point mule deer antler. I think we're gonna get into them. I'm just now getting to where I see. Been seeing deer. Shot a couple times, so that might mess it up. But we don't need to see the deer. We just need to find their antlers. So here's that. We're gonna go check where those elk are hanging out real quick. I just tripped over that chalker laying right there because it was under the snow. I felt it clunk. So I looked down. This is shed number 2 for the day. It is not in good shape at all. Oh, it's almost hard white. Just a really weird shed. Didn't grow quite right. Just a weird shed. Tip's gotten a lot of sun probably. We're gonna see if we can't find any more in this little bowl right here. There's a freaking antler. I'm on 10.5 miles. I thought I glassed something right there. That's an antler for sure. We're gonna walk this bowl out pretty good. Make sure there's not another one. That's a good antler. Oh man, that's a nice mule deer antler. Hard white, I think. Doesn't look chalked out yet. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, yeah, it is a little chalked. That's okay. That's okay. All right. It's been a long haul. All right, let's look at this thing. It's not huge. It's got a nice lower split. Upper split's not very good yet. That's what I'm talking about. I needed a win. I've been going a long ways and haven't found anything. That's a pretty nice little muley. Been walking the same line just about where I found the other shed just a little bit ago. And there's one. See it right through the bushes right there. I'm gonna go pick it up. Can't tell how good it is yet. It's a decent antler. That's what I'm talking about. Chalker, but it's decent. Chalked. This might be the worst chalky one I've found so far. A little 4-point. Pretty typical of what we find in here. I don't think we find but a couple 2-pointers. This is pretty, but God, we never find brown. Hard whites and chalks only. I don't know why. I guess we just suck. Only thing I can think of. But I'm happy with an antler, period. Let's get on and get some more. I love picking up sheds, but that right there is the truck. That purple dot on the screen, black dot on the screen, and the tent. And that's about the best sight you can see when you just broke 14 miles and 9 hours, 15 minutes of hiking. I'd love to pick up another antler, but God, I can't wait to get the truck. Ooh. Hey, crap. Here's a nice white mule deer antler. Really good one. How did we not glass that up? There's a nice, I've got an elk antler on my back already, a little one. That's a nice muley.
You can do it on yours.
There's the elk right there.
Oh, shit. Keep going.
Spike bull with one side. Spike bull with two.
Yeah, he's fine.
There's a, look at that one with the hang down. His shed is off. His shed is dangling on. Do you see it?
Yeah.
It's shaking around.
I swear to God, somebody run into him. Bump it off. Bump it off.
You see what I see though, right?
Yes, it's literally hitting him in the eyeball. Big bunch of raggers, but still. Okay.
And one of them's trying to fall off.
Oh, that's cool.
That might be one of the coolest. If that's not a whitetail shed, I don't know what it is.
I
You
don't
might have
know.
found your first Wyoming white or
That is just weird.
Western whitetail shed.
I don't. It's built like it, but see, it has a little brow tine like mule deer out here do.
I know.
That thing is weird. He also sits like flat as can
I
be.
think so. That's
weird.
cool.
That's cool.
Second one of the trip. Second elk deadhead of the trip. A little ragger. That's a full skull though. Chewed on. Right here. Yeah.
Damn it.
Right on the snow line, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That is a freaking nice antler. Looks like it's hard white too. Where's your other side, you piece of crap? Let's see if his other side's on the other side of the hill. Hold on, I don't think I got a good angle. Look at that rag. That's what I'm talking about. Last day. Couple more pickups to go. We're in the bone zone, baby. Hopefully find some more. I just saw this one from up above as I was coming down. I'm gonna glass this side out pretty good considering this is laying right here. Pretty easy to see. The white. Got another elk horn. Just so you know. It's not a bad antler. Not my best elk antler ever, but I'll take an elk antler any way I can get it. Here's a nice deer shed right along the wall that I've been walking. Nice 4 point. Shoved up in the bushes. Looks like a daggum. Piece of the sagebrush. Not bad.
Just spotted this elk leg that caught my eye. Pretty fresh actually. And was walking just a couple feet down from it. I'm getting snowed out, so I can't really go up any further. And we've got ourselves an old little ragger. Ugh. Dang, he's even broke at the top. No burr, basically. It's been laying for a hot minute. Well, guys, I don't know how I did this. I spotted the elk shed first. Back here. Was literally standing right there and didn't see that until I was getting ready to put the elk shed on my pack. this is a little bit older, just a little too. And then we've got a hard white elk shed laying right underneath that tree. Within 3 feet of each other. Makes it easy. Get them both put on the pack and on the Scout Hunt app. Just spotted this little feller hiding out in a bush. I'd say it's probably hard white. He's pretty big though for how little he is. There you go. Well, it's about noon and I've been walking all day. Dale's found a couple. I have not. There's snow on the ground, so my eyes are being very deceived. But I did just find, hopefully, some of the worst antlers I will ever find. And technically, it actually used to be a deadhead. These things are old as crap. But when you're having a shitty day, it's better than nothing. But I'll get them marked on the Scout Hunt app like I do everything else and throw them in the pack.